Hey you guys, it's me, Miss Bobby, coming at you with some chit chat. um, let's see here. Where would I like to start? It is Friday, October the 19th. I think I gave you guys a quick and brief update yesterday morning when I was at work. I do apologize for the quality of that video if it's really, really low. But basically all I was saying was yesterday was October the 18th, 3 days from insemination and just the mild symptoms that I had been having that I do not relate to being inseminated. I was just, giving you guys an update in case anybody wanted to know, day to day. So with that being said, let me let you know how yesterday went. And that kind of leads over into how today started and how the rest of my weekend is going to go. So, yesterday morning, I was fine. Just typical cramps and the pelvis pain that I was letting you guys know about that took place over in the night before. Well, that seemed to get stronger. I think I'm 10 days away from my menstrual. So I normally 2 weeks out start to get symptoms that my period is coming. One of the biggest symptoms for me is, oh, I lost you guys. So sorry. And I'm still going to put this video up. I really am. But one of the biggest issues that I have when my menstrual is about to come on, and it's not an issue, it's a major symptom, is I have major cramps on the right side of my stomach. Now, I'll cramp everywhere else, but that right side cramp is a little bit more intense. It's a little bit more sharp. And so that lets me know that, hey, my period is on its way. So everything that I'm feeling is just typical of my period coming on. But they also let you know the early signs of pregnancy mimic your menstrual coming on. With that being said, we're very anxious. 4 days out today from insemination, and it already seems like, Whitney said today, baby, it seems like we did that 2 weeks ago. We're 4 days out. 4 days, 4 nights as of tonight. We inseminated, and she was like, baby, it feels like it was 2 weeks ago. How much longer do we have to wait? And I say, well, baby, for the sake of the progression, because I see a lot of people that do pregnancy tests and watch their progression. I said, we can test today. It's not a problem. I say, but I need for you to be mentally stable and understand that there will not be anything on there today. Sorry, I'm getting tongue tied. She was like, no, but I mean, it won't hurt to look. So, needless to say, about midday, wasn't morning urine, but about midday, we took a pregnancy test. Absolutely nothing on it. She was fine. I'm fine. It's 4 days out from the insemination. Everything that you look up and read says implantation does not start until the earliest 6 to 10 days from your insemination. So, and with that being said, for the lucky ones, right after that, secure implantation is when you'll start to get positives. Very, very light, faint positives, but you will still get a positive. So that's that. She's very convinced that I'm pregnant. Our donor is very convinced. The donor's wife, we're very open to, maybe I said that wrong. They're very open to staying on board with us through this process because, again, if we don't get a positive, then that means we're going to try again, cycle 2 next month. So right now, everybody's got their fingers crossed. I'm praying, which I've always prayed, but I'm praying that whatever is meant to be will be, because I know one thing for sure. I've been through a miscarriage. I do not desire to get a positive pregnancy test only for it to end in miscarriage. So when I pray, I let God know that I'm not just looking to be pregnant. I'm looking to be pregnant with a healthy baby that I can carry to full terms with less to no complications at all. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking to give life and be over the top excited about this new baby, and I'm doing the typical thing that everybody does. I this is my norm though. I'm watching YouTube videos, I'm watching live pregnancy tests, I'm watching gender reveal parties, I'm watching make room for baby videos. I mean, that's just what I do. And honestly, to be truthful, I do that even before this process of trying to conceive. So, but that's where we at. I just wanted y'all guys to know that the only other symptoms that have come about is, and I don't know if it's just me, I do have to take vitamin D. That's what my doctor recommended. And if I'm not mistaken, vitamin D helps with fatigue. It helps with you being tired, which is different than taking a B or a B12 for energy. You know, some people may go throughout the day and they be perfectly fine. They just don't have any energy. No, I'm not lack of energy. I'm just straight tired. So yesterday turned into a really, really bad day at work, which means I'm getting back on track of the video. I went from just the pain in my pelvis to I started cramping real bad. So I started having some cramps and pains in my back. All again is very typical of my menstrual coming on. And then totally aside from period, totally aside from inseminating, I have major issues with my right foot. And because I favor the left side, now this foot is starting to hurt really, really bad. The issues that I have with my right foot, I can't pronounce one of the diagnosis that I got. Is something tendonitis. Also, I have what they call inflamed ligaments in my right foot. The pain in it will get so bad. Thank God it hasn't, but it would get so bad that it would shoot pain from my ankle down into my toes and up into my calf. It hasn't did that in quite a while. However, the pain that just stays in the foot and ankle part is enough all by itself. It flared up really bad at work. But I made it through my 12 hours. Came home wanting to lighten the mood and feel better. So I took me and Whitney out to dinner. But I was in a mood. I was in a very bad mood. She's going through a lot of different changes right now, physically, mentally, emotionally. She got out last week and did some yard work, and I think she got into some poison of some sort. Her skin is breaking out really bad, and she's being, nonchalant about taking care of herself. When it comes to that particular situation, she's breaking out, it's spreading, so I snapped at her about taking care of herself, and if you don't take yourself to the doctor, and then I'm gonna take you. So that kind of messed up the mood with us going out to have dinner. And I don't think it got any better at dinner. Came home, neither one of us was in a good mood. We kind of went to bed dry. It just was a horrible day, horrible night. And then for me to wake up in the middle of the night in excruciating pain, my foot would not give me a break. So I'm up at 12, again at 1:15, again at 2 something. So I basically realized around 2 o'clock that I was not going to work, and that my point system, I'm on thin ice at my job. Well, I'm just gonna keep it 100 and real with you guys, which is not really where I need to be right now. My plan is, and I'm not gonna say is to work until we get a positive, until we're out of our first trimester and we're out of the initial danger of any mishaps and miscarriages. With that being said, my foot and lack of rest and being tired 24/7 is causing to be a major problem with me keeping my job. I'm taking the rest of the week off. And when I say week, I mean my 4-day cycle, my 4-day rotation. I work 4 on, work 4 off. I made it one day. I'm taking the rest off. And so I'll have 7 whole days off, you guys, to do as little as possible with being on my foot. I'm going to actually set up my beautiful spa that I got last Christmas, my foot spa, and I'm going to soak my feet. And I missed work today. I'm already missing out on money, and we don't even know if we're pregnant. I feel some type of way about that. But we were very productive today. Once I got some type of rest this morning. We got up, we had coffee, we went to the bank, got the money out, paid bills, went to the store to pick up a few groceries, and picked up some household stuff. We had lunch in the parking lot of Walmart because we got some chicken wings and boneless chicken bites from out of the deli. It was so good. And I mentioned to Whitney about when we pulled up our memories on Facebook yesterday. We were having soup this time last year. So she decided to go and get everything that we needed to make soup. So that's what she came home and cooked. When we got home, my plan was to go get in the bed and watch some YouTube. You know how you cut your TV on, but you don't hit any type of setting? Like I can hit Netflix, I can hit YouTube, Hulu or whatever. Well, 15, 20 minutes later, I was scrolling on my Facebook, nodding off. The TV automatically cut itself off. And then 2 hours later, I was getting up to Whitney saying, here's a sample of the soup. I went in there to watch TV, but I wanted to be relaxed and allow my feet to not have to dangle or be onto the floor because I'm on the couch like I am now. Long story short, I went to sleep today. She was perfectly okay with that. She's like, you needed to rest. She proceeded to clean up the kitchen, cook soup, and she wasn't too long ago finished the bathroom. And now we're up. I'm about to do my regimen of weekly medications that I take. This is when you know you're getting old. I do this. Whitney has one too. She's 31, I'm 35. And we're doing our regimen for daily medication throughout the week. Yeah. But I've been dealing with some indigestion a little bit, but that's about it, you guys. So again, I hope I made that clear that we're 4 days out from insemination. We tested today. It was a negative, and we're fine with that. We're 100% okay with that. And that's that. Cramps. That's all I got going on right now. Whitney just stepped out to go put gas in the car that she drives, which is my car. I call her Cola, in case I've never told you guys that I have a 07 Pontiac Grand Prix. She's red on the outside, black on the inside, so I call her Cola, as in Coca-Cola. And she drives that car because her job is a little bit closer than mine, so we put less miles on Cola, and I drive the newer car, which is Whitney's car, but I drive it, which is a 2015 Dodge Dart. She's a beauty. She's I think that's all like either black or dark gray in the inside of the car, and she's all black on the outside. So we call her Baby Chit, as in Kit from Knight Rider. Did I say that right? Knight Rider? Yeah. So we call our black car Baby Chit. Yeah. We are looking to get her a little pickup truck in the future. And she already has a name for it because she's like, I want something that's old, that may need a fresh coat of paint, and we'll eventually get that done, but it doesn't have to be done when we pick it up. And we'll take it to our guy and let him work on it because it is old as hell. And her name for the truck when we get it is Little Piece of Shit. Yeah. So I say, well, maybe one of these days you'll come home and I'll surprise you with a little piece of shit. So, but yeah, so that's pretty much it, you guys. We're lounging around the house now. Dinner is ready. She got in touch with the ladies that work at the corner store that we're like down the street from, because they see us all the time. We go in, Whitney goes in for her cigarettes. I used to go in for my Blackie Mouse. I don't smoke anymore. Her drinks or whatever throughout the day. Once upon a time, my drinks. And just any type of typical thing. They have these cheddar hot popcorn that I love. So they know us. But she got in touch with them and asked them that they want some soup. She offered some soup out to them. So she went up there and took them some. We reached out to a few family and friends around because we made a big pot. It's a really big pot. It's enough for us to eat off of for a day or two and still give some away. So that's that. But nothing else is going on, you guys. I just wanted y'all to know, day 4 out from insemination, negative pregnancy test. I know y'all was like, why did you take it anyway? It was just to ease that whole urge to take a test. I have watched a million different videos. I know what I'm not going to do, is if I have a layout of 3 different tests that I take on, say for instance, say if I decide to start testing on day 14 because my period is not here. I have a pregnancy test script that I'm going to take. I have a Dollar Tree or Dollar General test that I'm going to take. And then I have a first response that I'm going to take. In that order. And now I may decide to test all of those at the same time. And if not, then I do have more, which means I will wait a day or 2 and test again in that order. Cheap, expensive. And when I get a for sure positive on any of these, when I say for sure, I mean that second line is not faint. It's there. I know it's there. I will use one of my digitals. I have a digital now that's by Clear Blue that says positive that says pregnant or not pregnant. And then I have the digital that says yes or no. The one that I've ordered and I hope that I get and it's coming to my house, we've had an issue with our mail. But the one that I'm waiting on is the one that says pregnant 1 to 2 weeks, 2 to 3, or 3 plus. So there we go. That's pretty much it. Nothing else special going on, you guys. She's going to get home. We're probably going to have a bowl of soup. I really want a popsicle. I already had some soup and it gave me indigestion, so I don't know if I want any more tonight. But that cornbread smells so good, you guys, that I might just have to go through that indigestion again to get this cornbread down. I will eat the soup just so I can get the cornbread. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing else is going on. Oh, I've come up with another hairstyle. I talked to the lady who did my hair, and she said that, yeah, she thinks it's something that she can pull off. It's box braids. I used to be 100% against box braids, but not now. Not now. I just feel like I'm in a place where I want to try some things. So let me see if I can pull up this is, like I say, this is a chit chat. I'm going to be talking about a million different things. Box braids. And the first one that I pulled up was so cute. So cute. But it was blonde hair. And I don't think I want to be responsible for buying all of that blonde hair. Ooh, is that it? I don't think that's it. I want to see if I can find a picture. Bingo. I got it. Okay, you guys. I'm going to attempt to show y'all this. Come on. I'm going to try. Is that not cute, you guys? Look at that. Ah, that's cute. But that's a lot of blonde. The lady that's doing my hair, she will supply the hair if I use, I think she said it's considered 1B. So I looked up another one. And it was kind of cute. I hear Whitney pulling up, you guys. She went and got gas in the car, if I hadn't already told you. These are just, I can't stress to you enough how cute these looks are. I don't know which one I'm going to go with. I just know that I'm going to freaking love it. This is a pretty good one. So yeah, so that should be the next hairdo. Here come Whitney. Say hey.
Hey.
What's wrong?
Cola greedy.
How much she took?
All of it. And could have took some more.
Really? Well, with that gas too, yeah. So
She on the full though.
So you put the whole 40 in?
Mm-hmm.
She talking about how much gas money she put into the car,
Cola greedy.
She's only greedy when you give her that, what do you give her, 93?
Yeah.
Versus we normally do, what, 87?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Somebody,
She needed it, though.
yeah, somebody recommended, because we were in Walmart today shopping for a gas treatment, and they was telling us, the gas treatment to get, which was a pretty decent sized bottle for
like
$9. And he was like, and you use all of it when she's empty, and then you fill her up afterwards, which is very funny because I could have sworn back in the day I was told you fill your tank halfway, put a treatment in, and then fill her up, or you fill.
Nah, babe. You put the gas treatment in and fill it at least halfway.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm telling you what I was told in the past. In the past, I was told halfway treatment, or even a full tank of gas, and then put the treatment in behind it. But again, the gentleman gave us some information. He was like, and if you don't want to go that route, he was like, if you're kind of, already on E, he was like, you go up the grade to, what is it called? Premium.
Yeah, because wasn't nothing wrong with it, so she really didn't.
And he say everything that's in that particular gas actually flushes out anything that's down there that doesn't need to be down there. But you guys, like I say, I'm rambling on. Nothing major is going on. I just wanted y'all to know how our day was. She's so silly. But when I'm not on my foot, it's not aching as bad now as it was last night or this morning. Of course not. I've already taken the day off. And the reason why I'm taking the last 3 instead of just this one, if I miss just today and go back to work tomorrow, that's 1 point. I've been told, and I'm taking a chance because I don't know. I've looked in my handbook and I don't see it. But taking this 1 point for one day, I'm already accumulating a lot of points. But I can also take the next 3 days back to back, and it's still just 1 point. The only catch to that is you lose out on pay. Whitney got me, though. Ain't that right, baby? You got me, though, even though I'm missing out on pay.
Of course.
Yep. So that's... I'm your pony?
Yes.
Okay. But that's it, you guys. So we're going to sit here and watch some YouTube or Netflix and eat soup and cornbread and be merry. Not married, not yet, but we're going to be merry. We're going to try to be happy tonight. All is well and good. And soak my feet tomorrow, and I'll let y'all know how that goes. All right, hugs and kisses. Love y'all.
Bye, y'all.